Nick must have heard my pockets rattling. Don't worry, Mr. Hewer, we haven't laid a finger on the family silver, but thankfully we have found some interesting and unique treasures to sell. There's the French walnut chair he bought at a market years ago. It was a good investment at £15, because we think it'll now make around £100 to £150. And there's the clockwork toy tractor that he bought for his grandchildren, although they're probably a bit young for it. The £40 to £60 price tag might make it very tempting. Plus, of course, that nature's painting, complete with opals, diamonds and emeralds. To the right buyer, it could be worth thousands. But in a general auction, it's probably not going to top £400. I wonder if he'll decide to part with it. We'll find out soon enough. Still to come, the question of the sale. How does Nick get away with a wooden man bag?
Catherine said you can wear it, she said, but not in Northamptonshire.
Jonty faces some stiff competition to be a valuer.
Excellent.
So you're right in the business.
Excellent, yeah.
So you know when Jonty goes on his holidays now, we've got a new expert. Brilliant. The gags come thick and fast when the watchman's clock is sold. Also, the great thing is, nice to wind up, just like you.
Yeah. He does it to me all the time.
Be there when the hammer finally falls.
Thank you, sir.
You said there was a similarity. What a pleasure it was meeting Nick and Catherine at their beautiful home in Northamptonshire. And they had some fascinating items that they've agreed to bring to auction. They're hoping to raise between £400 and £600 for their chosen charity, which is Hope and Homes for Children. So we've come along here to J.P. Humbert, auctioneers just down the road. Let's hope the eager bidders are in the room when their items go under the hammer. It's a rainy day here in Northamptonshire, but we're staying dry inside, where one of the regular general antique sales is about to start. Nick has a low opinion of this chair, so he must be thrilled that they're soon to be parting company.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Are you saying a final goodbye to your lot?
We are. Well, Catherine's given up smoking years ago.
Yeah.
So the ashtray can go.
Yeah.
I'm delighted to see this thing going, although we mustn't tell those attending the auction.
Yeah, keep your voice down.
I think it's hideous, to be honest with you. And the other bits, yep. We're prepared to let them go to raise money for the charity.
Now, you would have made more money if you'd brought along that picture.
With the diamonds?
Yeah. What's going on?
I couldn't. It's such a great story and a conversation piece. And who on earth would want to buy it? It's too peculiar. It's quirky. It's a piece of nonsense. And we're going to hold on to it.
You're hoping for £600, so realistically we're looking at about 400?
Listen, if we get 300 to 400, we'll be pleased. It's not the be-all and end-all, but we don't want to be walking home with all this stuff. That would be terrible. If we had to drag this home, I'd be very upset.
Thank God he's not a salesman.
Exactly.
Come on, I think it's filling up, so we should get into position. It's a shame about that painting. Another item that hasn't made it to the sale is Nick's toy tractor. That means the potential takings are down by £240, and there are just 8 lots to sell. Fingers crossed we can still make the £400 to £600 target. Now then, our first lot to come up is that pigeon timer in an oak case, which has an estimate of £20 to £40. None of us really had a clue what it was.
My pigeon thing.
Yeah.
Your pigeon thing.
It's a beautiful mechanical little instrument, that's what it is.
It's rather akin to a tachograph for pigeons. It's all designed to be secure so there can be no cheating. Your bird will be timed out and timed in. Where do we see this? Let's have a nice, easy, lower estimate start at £20, please. £20 if you will, let's get on. £20 anywhere, surely? £20 in. £20 bid, 5, 30, 5, 35, £35 I have. 40 anywhere to be seen.
What was it?
£35, selling at 35. Are we all out? Selling and sold then at 35 pounders.
That's good.
What
did you pay for it? You didn't pay very much for it.
Oh, God, it's a long time ago. Long time ago. But a lot less than that.
Very good.
Hey, brilliant.
Mainly because I didn't know what it was.
Fair dues. The auctioneer gave a very clear explanation of it, so the winning bidder won't have bought it in ignorance. We've another intriguing piece up next. It may look like an ordinary side plate, but this 19th century piece is on a pewter base. You pour hot water into it to keep your food warm. It's only £10 to £20.
Nick, where did that come from?
It's from my family home. It's a lovely little thing. You pour water into it, seal it, keeps the plate hot, but we've got a microwave. microwave. So we've got no further use for it, which is why we brought it here.
Well, we're all doing the wrong thing if we can't get £10.
Yeah.
It's a little cheapy here, 10 to 20, but where do we see it? Who's going to start me at £15 surely? £15 quickly, let's get on. Tenner away, 10 in, 12, 15. 18, sir. 20 left-handed. 18, sir, right-handed. £18. £18 I've got. So who's going to go 20? £18 straight through with you, sir, and selling and sold at £18-pounders.
10 and 20?
We certainly did well.
Yes,
You did well, yeah. Top end of the estimate, is that what they call it?
Yes.
Hey, tell you what, he's a quick learner. Watch out, Jonty, he'll be after your job. Their next lot is also unusual. It's an African wooden bag carved in the shape of a woman. We hope it'll sell here for between £30 and £50. Now, Nick, let's talk about your man bag.
My wooden man bag.
Yes, your wooden man
Brilliant.
bag.
Let me tell you, I bought it in Rwanda. I was reluctant to let it go into the auction because it's a great souvenir. Catherine said, you can wear it, she said, but not in Northamptonshire. And not, in fact, within 100 miles of me.
Well, if you're a man, you wear it as a bag, as a fashion accessory. A very pretty little thing. You can put things in it as well.
You've persuaded me.
It's a very nice little thing. It's hand-carved, hand-decorated. Where do we see it? I've got 30, 40 and £50 on commission and 60 in the room if you will. £50 here, take 60 if you will. The hammer's up. At £50 here, 60 anywhere do we see? I'll take 5 if it helps. At £50. That's £50 and I'm selling. Straight through to the book and sold at £50.
Nick, that's a good result.
That's all right, not
I
bad.
hope more. What was your top
I
estimate?
put 30 to 50.
You were
that's
right. You were
right,
right.
yeah.
I tell you, stick that in a boutique of African art in London, and that would go for hundreds.
Well, I think we all hoped it would fetch more, but it's probably the best we could expect in a general sale. Next up, from Catherine's student days, the brass coal scuttle.
I've never really put up for auction a very large ashtray before.
yeah.
And this is really the biggest ashtray on the planet, isn't
That's
it?
it. Now, I've got great hopes for this, actually. Now, what's the estimate?
I put 40 to 60 on
40.
it.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a little bit more than that, so I'm quite confident.
It's a very pretty thing, complete with liner. It's good order. We like this, and I can start at 60 and 70 pounds.
Listen to this.
£70 here then,
yeah.
and take 80 if you will. £70 with me, take 80 anywhere surely. £70 with me. At £70 with me, anyone go 80? At £70, 80. 90 I go. At £90. £90 and I'm selling. Are we all out? That's £90. Selling then and sold at £90.
Well done.
That's it.
You were right. So you should go into the business.
Excellent, yeah.
So you know when Jonty goes on his holidays now, we've got a new expert. Yeah, maybe Jonty could do with a break, as his estimate was some way out. Still, we're not complaining. What a great result. So halfway through,
Yes.
you were hoping for £400.
Yeah.
Nah, don't look like that.
Go on.
You're doing well. £193 so far.
Ah.
Actually,
That's
that's
it, yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's
Good. I'm pleased about
That's
that. Genuinely
reassuring,
pleased
actually,
about
yes.
that. So we're pretty much on the money.
Target. Yeah,
Brilliant.
let's
Well
hope so.
done.
Well, anyway, listen, go and have a look around.
Only because Catherine got it right.
Exactly.
Jonty got it wrong on the coal scuttle.
I didn't even want to go there, but you've opened now. Oh, dear. Tell you what,
Good for you. Good for you.
go and have a look around. Don't spend any money, whatever you do. And we'll reconvene here a little bit later on, okay?
Come on, this way, guys.
Now then, if Nick's progress has inspired you to raise money for a project of your own by selling at auction, remember that charges such as commission will be added to your bill. It's always worth checking these fees in advance with the sale room. Our celebrity guests always enjoy taking a look around in search of items that strike a chord with their interests. This fine car may not be as practical as Nick's tractor, but it clearly appeals to his taste for the finer things in life.
Really, really love this. Made when I was 18. It's a Cloud 2, estimated to be valued at about 25,000. Mainly, I guess, because it's got this extraordinary HRH number plate. So somebody will snap it up for that. I'm not bothered about number plates, but I think the car is great, even though the bodywork has been cleverly filled with filler. Listen. Metal, filler, very dull sound. But nonetheless, it would sit very sweetly alongside my old tractor. This would be the big one. I could sort of live in it, actually. It's so big. It's glorious. You'd leave a big carbon footprint, so I think I'd only go to the village in it. And a lot of trips to the filling station, because it does about 9 to the gallon. Come on, it would be fun. And you'd realise that you'd made a terrible, terrible mistake the moment your bid was accepted. That's the truth of it.
Well, he may not have gone through the school of hard knocks, but we've come to expect this no-nonsense approach to business from Lord Sugar's right-hand man. I wonder if the bidders agree with him.
She drives superbly. I drove her up from Cirencester a few weeks ago. She purrs along, a real head turner. An absolutely beautiful old lady who is raring to go. You know the feeling, ladies. You know the feeling. Sold then at £22,000.
It went to a commission bidder, so we'll never know if they live to regret their purchase. Let's hope not.